Show us your new walking stick, Karen. So the advice for you other cattlemen, when you're shopping with your wife and you have your walking sticks with you, if they're loitering in the aisle, you can't come up behind them and poke them with the stick and then yell, hip, hip, hip. They kind of frown on that. And if they have their own stick, when you try and steer them yee or haw left or right to keep them from going down the wrong aisle, there's a chance their stick comes back around at you, and then you're having a sword fight in the middle of Mills Fleet Farm. Just saying. Quick shop update. So still working on the office and bathroom. That's the tin from the old gray shed that was here. Got the air compressor in and hooked up with our air system hooked up. Another fitting by the door. Other thing, so heat is up, lights are up. Got some racking for organization here, and boy, that works out slick. That works out really, really slick. I like that a lot. Here's sheet metal from a tractor while you're working on it. And then we still got a lot of construction mess to clean up. There'll be a video here, 600 horsepower to 150 horsepower. So as parts come in for a project, they can just come to the shelf, and then I can come here and take the parts as needed. And so that'll work out really good. Otherwise, hopefully we get all that construction mess off that south side here in the next couple of weeks as we wrap up the bathroom and office. But the 4020 engine is coming together good. 3020 engine, we're still waiting on the block and crank and rods, and my 4430 engine, we're still waiting on the block and crank and rods. We've never had 3 engines plus other stuff going on the tractor at the same time, let alone several more tractors. And so, yeah. Zach just loving his sun time. Oh, I said his name. Now he's got to come over. I don't think she's cold. I think she's quite comfortable. just sunning away. Just sunning away.
Gotten up since I got here.
Everybody just fusses on the new calf. So that's our first calf for the year. And then that one over there is doing the same thing. Just it looks like they're all dead. 14. Oh, they check bags and butts to see if anybody's swelling.
Not too far off.
If somebody's getting close. Just sunning. It's funny when you see them like that in the pasture in the summertime, but it ain't often you see them like that in the wintertime. It was super cold last night. It was 13 below, if not a little colder. And so we put that little cow blanket on her because she was shivering pretty good yesterday. And so she looks pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable. That's kind of funny. Is that one still breathing? Isn't that funny? How they just lay so dead. Oop, there we go. Whew. I was joking, but I was starting to get nervous because you couldn't even see breath out of his nose. 14 is the youngest little heifer of our second generation of heifers. So we got the original cows. And then our first generation of heifers would be like the one, just that one. That's a little bull that Karen's scratching. That's her bull. But then the cow just to her right would be the first generation. That's not the bull. That's one of the steer calves. But number 6 right there would be the first generation of heifer calves we've had. And then 14 would be part of the second generation of heifer calves. And she would be the first of the third generation of heifer calves. And would you leave her alone? Who are you? 22? That's not your bull. 20 is the bull. 20 is the bull. You're just a fat little steer. Yes. He's just such a little, look at his little belly. Ooh. Apparently he's self-conscious about that belly rub. Here comes mommy. Seeing what's all the hubbub about. We got to see her nurse a couple times, so we know she's eating. 22. Look at his curly hair. Just like his dad. Just nice curly hair. Yeah. Apparently you were scratching on the straw bale. Well, with this cold weather, I've made sure to keep a couple straw bales in the shed. Them are some older alfalfa bales that don't work good in the feeders because the alfalfa is too stemmy, and so they end up wasting a lot. So just let them do what they want here. And then in the bunk, I put in the grass or the baleage bales into the bunk feeder, and that's been working out pretty nice. That feeder works out really good. Let's take a look at that. That's been working out super good because there's no floor in it. It's 2 foot. When Dad and I built it, we put it 2 foot spacings on the iron. There's part of that baleage bale, but they'll clean it right to the ground, but then they can't lay on it. And then you get the little guys like that they'll crawl around and play cleanup. 110, you're getting, she's got one in the oven there. She's coming along. She's a good old cow. Good old cow. I haven't seen, I was talking to Alex, the Dutch dairyman, this morning, and what a difference it is from the old dairy barn. We were involved in every birth there was. And with these beef cows, he's all frosted in the back there. We've literally only seen a couple calves be born, because otherwise they've all calved at night. And knock on wood, we've only lost one calf. If you got livestock, you got dead stock. We lost a few cows and one heifer cow, first calf heifer. But yeah, knock on wood, we only lost one calf so far. Look how cute that little guy is. Look at that face. He's probably a dwarf. She found her. Oh yeah, he's all frosted up. That's funny how cold they got. They frost up. So we got to sort them here because in a couple weeks, some of the steers are going to market. So we already got part of a corral up just by blocking off my mess. So when we cleaned everything out of the gray shed for the new shop to go up, we needed a place to put it. So we fenced it off. So I would figure out how to make the alley come out to the chute and make this corral, and then figure out how to get them to go in there. But yeah. Oh, number 10. How are you? How are you? You'd be one of the first of the second generation heifers. And you got that curly hair like your dad. Nice fat heifers. Everybody clearly is abused on the farm. You can tell. Spoiled. Absolutely spoiled, aren't you? Yes. Yuck. All over my hand. Go, girls, go. I broke that baleage bale up. Man, that stuff is gorgeous. Nice young alfalfa. Smells just so sweet. Every once in a while, you get a baleage bale that for whatever reason, it didn't turn out. Then if you see it's kind of punky on an end, then I'll just drop it out and let them graze it, clean it up as they will. Like that one, that black one over there, for whatever reason, it just didn't ferment very well and it kind of turned crappy or punky. But boy, this one turned out good. I got him, bro. Oh boy, look at him just. You just hear all the mouths. Hope they don't fart too much.